Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Today we're just at home. It's a regular evening for us and I'm gonna have you guys come along. I am making dinner, I am gonna bathe the kids, and we're just gonna have to see how we as a family spend a regular evening. I'm making dinner, making pasta tonight. That's my daughter's favorite, and I chopping an onion. I realized the first onion was completely rotten, so I had to throw that out and I took a new one. This is just a simple recipe that I do pretty often. It's, like I said, one of my daughter's favorite recipes, and it's perfect to heat up the next day as well. So if you have leftovers, it's, really good, especially when you have small kids and not a lot of time and you're a working mom. Definitely is a must. So I'm going to chop the onion, and I'm also going to chop in a garlic. I like garlic, so that goes into my meat sauce. It doesn't have to be perfect, just a rough chop. My daughter keeps coming in the background. You'll see her soon. She's asking me to do lots of things while I'm cooking. Typical toddler behavior, but I wouldn't have it any other way. And it's easy to smash the garlic and then chop it, which is what I usually do. It heals faster, as you may already know. And that's it. Just do a rough chop. I believe I had went to work this day and was coming home late. I wanted something quick to make for dinner. This is very fast. It takes 30 minutes at the most, which is, good when you have small kids. I'm going to go ahead and put some oil in my pan and then fry up the onion and the garlic. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the meat and start to break that up. Just kind of soften the onion. It doesn't have to have color or anything. And then I'm also, while I'm doing this, I'm putting a pot of water on for my pasta, which I will add some salt to. They say that the pasta water should be as salty as the ocean, so put quite a bit of salt in your water. And then I'm putting in the meat, and I'm going to start chopping that up. I usually use like one of those smashers. I don't know the right word for it, but it's really good and it works great. I don't like big chunks in my ground beef, so in my pasta meat sauce, so that I like to chop it up really nice and really fine. So for me this works the best, and I don't know if this is traditional to do, but it works for me. I did see another person online do it also, which made me laugh because it's so different. I guess they have one of those meat breakers as well, but I don't use that. I use this smasher instead. It's the one they use for mashed potatoes, but I like it. If you haven't tried it, try it. Now I'm going to go ahead and season my meat once I get a even color on the meat, so I don't see any red. That's when I usually start seasoning my food. Salt, pepper, black pepper that is, paprika. I use chili, garlic powder, onion powder. I like to use basil. I also like to use oregano, but I was out of oregano. That's my Swedish meat season mix. which I can link below what's in it, but I think I mentioned that in my previous video if you go back to when I made my first cooking video. I'll tell you the ingredients in that video. Then I'm going to mix that up, and then in a little bit I'm going to add my pasta sauce. I also put in a spoonful of tomato paste, which I think just makes the sauce yummier. I also put a little bit of a little bit more salt into my ground beef, and then I added some water. I'm going to add the pasta sauce next. Just trying the meat first to see that it's really seasoned. Adding a little bit more of my Swedish spice mix, which has oregano in it, which is good. I use regular tomato sauce. You can use marinara sauce. You can use traditional one, whatever suits your boat, right? You can use the one with the herbs and garlic and whatever you want, really. But I use usually the traditional one. Sometimes I use marinara as well. I'm gonna go ahead and switch the pots because that burner is the biggest one. So I want to have my water on that one, and then my meat can slow cook on the other burner. And yeah, the water is going to take some time. I use a big pot. I love to make pasta in a big pot rather than having a small pot. It's you're not supposed to break the pasta, so this works out really well. If you have a big pot, I suggest you use that. And of course, I'm a messy person in the kitchen. My son is of course with me all the time. If you see me, you see him, and vice versa. So he's just watching me in the back. Love him so much. He's almost 8 months, and he brings so much joy to our family. And of course, my daughter Eva is in her room doing God knows what, telling me the story of what happened that day, which was very cute, but like keep it private. It was pretty funny though. And high five to her, and then back to my son, who is, like I said, always watching. He is just the cutest. He's not yet crawling, but we're hoping that he's going to start crawling soon. I'm going to go ahead and give him a snack. He looked like he was hungry for something, just to keep him busy. I am going to draw him a bath at some point and give him a thorough bath. He loves those little teeter crackers. He doesn't have teeth yet, but it's going to come soon. I looked at old photos. My daughter already had her teeth at this age, 8 months, 2 actually, and I was like, wow, that's crazy that my son doesn't. But I did read online that girls usually gets teeth before boys, so that's not really concerning to me, and they should come soon, I'm hoping. But until then, he enjoys his pouches, and that's the Happy Baby, which he loves all the flavors pretty much. I buy all of them, and he loves that. So that's something he has daily, at least 1 or 2. I would say 2. And I'm also trying to give him some maybe egg. He likes scrambled eggs and, mashed fruit or whatnot. He is a hungry little boy, and he knows how to eat from the thing. I used to feed him with spoons, and I realized, why am I doing this? He can totally eat from the pouch, which is so cute. So he will do that. Check out my apron. My husband got it for me. The Swedish chef. If anybody remembers from Sesame Street, love it. And of course, I'm Swedish, so that makes sense. Husband doing a walkthrough. He is working from his room or from our room, which is in the back. And yeah, this is like a typical evening for us. Of course, Papa Bear is playing with his daughter. And this is just our life, and I love it. Back to my food. The water is still not boiling, I believe. But my mom always told me that watched water never boils, and it's true. Like, never keep an eye on the water because it will never ever boil. My son is going to finish his pouch, and I am also going to get him ready for his bath. At this point, I don't even care if he wears a bib because I know he's going to get it washed, so it doesn't matter. Usually I'll keep a bib on him, of course. Yeah. As you can see, he's eating completely by himself from the pouch. It's just so cute. Again, check out my apron. So we live in the city in New York, Brooklyn, New York, and we don't have a big shower. We don't have a tub, which is pretty normal for New Yorkers. You're lucky if you have a tub, and we don't. So instead, my parents, my mom and dad bought the kids this little, what is it? Just like a tub. You can fold it, you keep it in the closet, and then whenever they want to take a bath, or when my son wants to take a bath, we use this, and it works great, and it really works well. We also have the baby bath. He's getting bigger now, so he can totally sit in the big one. The water is finally boiling, so I'm going to go ahead and put the pasta in the water, and I believe it's like 10 minutes. No, it's 8 minutes al dente, 9 minutes I like my pasta not too soft, not like overcooked. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and set the timer for 9 minutes. But that is, of course, to your own preference. Give that a quick stir, and I would stir it again while it's cooking, but for now, for like a minute or two, it's fine, but just keep stirring it a couple times so that the pasta doesn't stick together. Which is pretty standard. No one likes lumped up spaghetti, or should I say linguine. That's it. I'm going to keep the sauce cooking. It's slow cooking, and go back to the tub to fill it up. So this is for my son. My daughter is going to take a bath or shower later on. She has been sick for a couple of days, so I don't like her to take a bath. I'd rather give her a shower, a quick wash up. But other than that, she loves to take baths as well. For now, they're too little, they're too small to take a bath together, so I give them separate baths. But my son pretty much just transitioned into this tub, and he loves it. He absolutely loves it, as you can tell. And that's it, my little Spider-Man. All clean. I love how he's just like sucks his upper lip. I don't know, it's weird. Anyways, food is done. Of course, serving my daughter first. She is very excited for her food, and yeah, enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this video and an evening with us. Like and subscribe. Thank you.